Okay, I know, everything is weird. I know my audio is probably messed up, but look, my brother broke into my room, messed with all my audio settings, and I'm sure you guys realized it in the last video. That's why my audio was all that messed up, right? That was my brother. I'm sorry. I've tried fixing it a little bit. I hope that it's counteracted enough that, like, it doesn't sound that bad. But if anything sounds weird, my brother basically literally broke into my room, okay? And mess with all my audio settings. So I do have an excuse. As far as excuses go, I'd say that's a pretty good one. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about why I'm homeschooled, and a lot of the reasons I'm homeschooled is because basically abuse of authority figures, right? Like, they're abusing their power. And let's give an example here, right? Some of these teachers just decided that they were gonna hate me for absolutely no reason. I mean, I'm not even kidding. One of them I got some kid in trouble by smiling at him. No, actually, he smiled at me and he got in trouble for it. I'm not even kidding. It was that bad. Like, I'll probably make that an actual story, like, about my gym teacher, right? My 8th grade gym teacher. I'll talk about that at some point. But right now, what we're going to be talking about is 6th grade, my social studies teacher or whatever, okay? So she hated me, like, absolutely hated me, to the point where I'm not even kidding, right? My mom, she's like, no, there's no way she hates you. All of a sudden, we go into conferences, and she starts telling my mom, she's like,
this kid, he stared at some kid for an extended period of time. He's a demon child. Your chin checked. Your chin checked.
okay, I'm actually out of breath from doing that. But I'm not even kidding. She tried to convince my mom that I stared at some kid and I was like a terrible person, because you know how you lay down, like, during tests, like, I mean, after a test, you know, they tell you normally just lay your head down on the desk, do basically nothing, right? So I lay my head down on the desk, and, you know, I'm just chilling, and I happen to be looking in the general direction of somebody, you know, and this teacher takes it as I'm staring at this person for, like, freaking an extended period of time, okay? Which is, like, the freaking funniest thing. It was so funny, okay? All I'm gonna say, it was freaking funny, right? But, okay, so that's just to explain how she hated me, right? And just to show how much she really hated me. And here's what actually happened. If you take that for truth, right, you should be able to believe this. Just so I'm sitting there, you know, I'm doing assignments and whatever, as you do. What? How did that? I got scammed. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. With that game didn't happen. You know, the voice happened, but the game didn't happen. You saw absolutely nothing. Anyway, we're doing assignments, right? And actually, no. By assignments, I meant there are people presenting during the class. And you're supposed to be, like, your assignment is to write stuff down. That's what I meant by assignments. And so, you know, I've got my pencil. I'm holding my pencil in my hand. I'm just kind of, you know, writing stuff down about the presentations, as you're supposed to do. You know, basically listen to my teacher who hates me, you know. So I'm paying attention. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But you know what happens when I do what I'm supposed to be doing? You know what happens? Everything terrible happens is the answer to that question. Why are there so many people? Did I get a kill? Okay, wait a minute, I can get the... That's a hacker! No. Why? Why can I not just record without getting straight up, like... This is like the 3rd video. Okay, this is... Okay, no. This is like the 3rd time I've been hacked on in the time that I've been trying to record this. I'm not even kidding. I have deleted the footage because it was that bad. And at this point, you know what? Screw it. I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving this in, okay? Everything is staying in this. I'm not restarting the recording again. This is staying in, okay? Just to show the pain that I've been going through when trying to record this. But that's not what you're trying to be here for. What you want is to hear about how I I was crouched, but you know, we're not gonna, that didn't happen, okay? That didn't happen. I'm gonna stop, you know, I'm gonna ignore the game, okay? We're gonna play. I'm not even gonna speak about it anymore. Doesn't even matter, okay? What matters is that I'm writing stuff down, my pencil, okay? It starts, I set it down in between presentations, you know, as you do. Because why not? And you know what happens? My pencil, my pencil. It does a horrible thing. All of you know the feeling when your pencil starts rolling. It started rolling. Okay, my pencil started rolling off the table. I know I'm probably giving you flashbacks. Oh man, it's hard to think about myself. I know. Does that guy have an auto clicker? Does the guy legitimately have an auto clicker? Sorry, I said I wouldn't talk about the game. But my pencil rolls off the table. Okay. And I've got to be honest with you. You should try to right now. That guy wasn't looking at me when he shut up me. Try to write down stuff without a pencil. Okay? Try doing it, you know, without a pen or a pencil. Let's give yourself only a pencil and a piece of paper, okay? Nothing else. Now, drop your pencil on the floor and try writing on the page without picking up your pencil yet. Okay? So this is the situation I'm in. I need to pick up my pencil, okay? But everyone knows that picking up a pencil is a dangerous task. I mean, it's only a dangerous task for me. For the sheer reason that if I pick up a pencil, right, my teacher looks at me and tells me to go in the hallway. I'm not even kidding. She looks over at me, like I lean down, go to pick up the pencil, and she's like, "You out in the hallway right now!" But I end up going in the hallway, kind of laughing to myself, like, what did I do wrong here? Wait a minute, I think I figured it out, guys. I like basically I'm assuming right that when I leaned down I somehow managed to throw up some mafia gang sign, right, that just showed that I was in the mafia. She was actually a former mafia member and just knew that I was in the mafia, apparently. Okay, so I go out in the hallway, right, and I'm worrying to myself. I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? The mafia, they're gonna hate me. I can hardly do a Russian accent. In fact, I have the worst Russian accent I've ever heard in my life. I mean, look, I'm not, you know what, fine, I'm gonna do it. Hello, comrade. See, I can't do it. It's not happening. It's not happening, guys. I would just get instantly shot if I was in the mafia, see? So I'm worried about that, right? And, you know, I hardly know what's happening, you know, and all of a sudden, 90% of the class has gone by, like 90% of the rest of the class from the time that I got kicked out, okay, has gone by. And I had spent my entire time just worrying about what am I gonna do when the mafia finds out that I'm not Russian, you know, the second I start speaking. I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna straight up die. So anyway, she comes outside, right? And she's like, "You know what you did?" And I'm like, "No, actually, I don't. Could you please enlighten me on what devil is this? What incredibly dangerous things have I done? What have I done that needed the entire class to be interrupted by this guy's reach? I've been hacked on again! I've been hacked on again! I don't understand! Alright, well, I'm reporting this guy, right? She tells me that every time I've looked at you, you haven't been paying attention in class. And so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, technically, she's not wrong. She did only look at me once, which would mean she's technically not wrong. And she goes, "If you keep doing this, you're gonna get detention." And I have to stop, like, myself from laughing because of just how freaking stupid that sounds. Like, I literally dropped a pencil, right? And I get threatened with detention and even sent out of the class for, like, you know, half the class. So it's basically just pure stupidity at this point, which is why I was laughing. But I had to stop myself from laughing, though, because obviously if I started actually laughing, right, she would have like actually given me detention. She's like, "You were laughing at an authority figure. Get out of here." Please tell me this guy isn't hacking too. I don't think he is. There's no way this guy's hacking. There's no way this guy's hacking. No. That was not That was very bad timing. You're okay. Next, what are we saying? What are we saying? Yes. I'm sorry. I leaned in front of my microphone. It probably sounded really weird. But basically, I didn't get in trouble for the rest of class. Like I didn't actually get detention. That would have been funny though. That would have been like the funniest thing ever. How I got detention for yeah, what's it called? Pencil. For how I got in trouble by dropping my pencil. I got sent to the room for dropping my, oh my gosh, that's a rip. I'm stupid. It's fine. It's fine. But anyway, let's move on here. I don't know if I've already said this, but my gym teacher, right? I have other stories that I've already said, okay? And stories that I will say, but oh jeez. I'm getting extremely unlucky with these games right now. Like just so unlucky to the point where I'm like, I've given up on actually getting good gameplay. I'm sorry. It's just not happened. I've been recording for 45 minutes and I have an hour to do this. I have an hour and it's been 45 minutes. I don't have time. But anyway, let's move on to the next example. I'm already getting bow spammed off spawn. What is happening? Okay. I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't speak about games, and I've literally been doing that, like, doing basically nothing but that the entire game. Okay. Let's talk about this. Math class. 7th grade math class. So we're an entire year later. This teacher was actually, like, a pretty good teacher, right? Actually, is she? I don't remember which teacher it was, actually. I don't remember my 7th grade math teacher. But whatever, it's math. I finished all my assignments, you know. So typically, when you finish all of your assignments, like before class is over, like in-class assignments and out-of-class assignments. Like I even finished my freaking homework at this point. Like I was just that ahead of the class. And she starts getting mad at me. She's like, "You, how dare you not be doing the math? You dare not be doing the math. You're gonna get detention if you aren't doing the math." And so I had already finished the math. So what do I do at this point? I had to legitimately create a I had to legitimately create my own octagonal man, like a man made of shapes, and then figure out the area of this man, because we were doing like octagons or whatever, not geometry. We were doing geometry, and apparently, okay, it's not ideal for me to have actually finished the stuff I was supposed to finish. But anyway, I explained to her that I did everything. But apparently it's not enough, you know. Jeez, I don't understand. Why am I so freaking bad at the... Okay, I'm not talking about the game. We're not talking about the game anymore. This is not happening. Not happening. This is a bad day. I haven't had any time to do anything. So I'm just talking. That's what we're doing, okay? Yes, talking. Alright, so, you know, if you guys want to see more of this, like, hear more of the freaking stuff about how I got in trouble and all this stupid stuff, time I actually got in detention, and another time that I legitimately fell through the floor of the school. Yes, that actually happened. I'm not even kidding. I have videos on that. 2 actually. I'll link those in the description down below if you guys want to look at those. Why? I'm already getting post spammed. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate it. I hate it. I don't understand why I play this anymore. It's not fun. It's not fun. Skywars isn't fun. It's a boring game. Okay. If you guys want more of this, links in the description. That's all I'm gonna say to you guys. And we're gonna finish this game. And yeah. Finally, he's dead. That's wonderful. I enjoy that. I find satisfaction in knowing that the bow spammer is dead. Now, I got cleaned. I love everything. Okay, now, end of the video is here. I'm gonna play my outro. It's gonna be really loud, so, you know, turn down your volume just a little bit if you want, because it's kind of loud compared to my voice. I think it's a bit loud. You can't hear me. I don't think you should be able to, but subscribe. Subscribe if you can hear me.
I don't know if you can hear me, but like the video if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me, but like the video if you can.